Welcome to a Hare over here. I'm Hare. This is Francis, and today we are back at it again with Radiata Stories. Yep, we are continuing on with this series. So, uh, this week we are finally exiting Oath Valley and getting straight into the next section of the uh, campaign of the game. So let's get straight into it. So, yep, we are getting straight into it today. And all we have to do is that, sleep, go sleeping, and I think this should be actively gauging up some of the next mission, hopefully. It seems the goods over. Yep. So, we're gonna be starting off with Nick. Oh, we're just escorting.
We are the Rose Cochon Brigade. We are here to escort the trade goods in place of the Violet Chevret.
Are the knights running out of recruits? Looks like their standards are slipping.
Hey, come here and say that!
Enough! Listen to me, Jack. Trust is something that must be earned a little bit at a time. The Violet Chevret completed many escort missions and earned the trust they enjoy. We have no such record. We must work hard, Master Jack, with diligence and sincerity, and win the same respect for ourselves.
Okay.
The troops are idiots, to be sure, but the leader is wise enough. You do your jobs now, do you hear? If we lose this cargo, there will be hell to pay.
Worry not, sir. We shan't relax our guard for a second.
Donovich was one of the more auto fight duels, quick duels in the. Was like, yeah,
Hey!
yeah. We had to keep a slower pace than normal, but you have to love like Gans. Just like he's just somebody to actively love, and it's definitely worth. And this is in part also why I wasn't sleeping, because I knew it would continue the storyline. So, and why it took a bit to get into the positions. And I love the shell, the pseudo shell, uh, cell shading that's going on in this game. Like, they make it walk in this game so well.
All right.
And we are going to be taking a different route. It's weird that the route that they originally had us take, which is going to be different than the route that we're going to be taking. And this is the fun of level up. I am now well and truly above everyone else. But it was a necessary point to take. But the snail sharing that they've done, just like, oh, it's a bland model of a goat, but they make it walk. Yeah, see,
Hey!
yeah, we really can't get too far ahead, and they wouldn't allow us to go into the other route. Extra batting tree.
Attack that enemy!
Okay. All right.
Attack that enemy!
Understood.
Yeah,
All right.
let's get in there.
All right.
And take him out.
All right.
I mean, there's really ain't much to really add to this. And you gotta love the names. Dougals. Yes, let's play with Dougals. Sorry for checking, I just need to make sure that I'm running on time in general with lags and whatnot.
All right.
You know what, little Francis? Join me up here.
Hey!
Yeah. Am I hearing that right? I think I was hearing something about. Maybe it's this following cutscene that I love.
Yoo-hoo, doodly-doo-doo! Us Goblin Trio! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
What the heck?
Captain, goblins.
Calm down, both of you. There are 4 of us and only 2 of them. We have nothing to fear.
Huh? But Captain, there were 3 of them before, right?
Huh?
Uh-huh. The third one's here.
The always observant idiot. I love the trope.
Greetings! Clive?
Yeah, Clive. Did you know he was there all along?
Yep, I was keeping a real close eye on him.
Thanks for the warning, Clive.
We winners, you losers! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Captain, what should we do?
I don't know. My mind's a blank. What should we do?
According to the Radiata Knights Charter, we should prioritize saving the hostage and enter negotiations.
Huh? Why, yes, of course, negotiations. Excellent work, Lady Ridley.
Do you want to do the honors?
Leave it to me. Violence is never the answer. I'm sure we can discuss this calmly and come to an equitable solution. Now, what are your demands?
You give us goat. We eat it.
The goat? You mean you don't want the cargo? No, we cannot accede to your demand. You can't eat the poor goat, not after he's worked so hard for us. Besides, without him, how will we carry everything back to the castle?
Looks like the negotiations broke down. If those were negotiations, that is.
Fine. I kill hairy guy.
Ah, no, please don't do anything rash.
We play game for goat. Categories.
Game?
Next word starts with last letter of word before.
Categories, is it? And if we win, we may proceed?
Captain, this could be a trap.
A trap it may be, but we have little choice.
Us first. Birds.
Right.
Bluebird. Dove. Eh. Eh. Eh.
Egg? That's not a bird. We win!
All right.
They're idiots. Complete idiots.
2 out of 3.
Hey, that wasn't the rule.
Then we kill Woollyhead.
Th- Very well. Best 2 out of 3 it is then. If we win one more time,
The
you will allow us to
humor.
pass unhindered.
We keep promises.
You keep promises? You could have fooled me.
You say something.
No.
Okay, vegetables. Garlic. Cabbage. Egg?
Victory is ours!
What is their problem?
Why didn't he just say eggplant?
Oh, who cares?
Captain, now's our chance.
Right, everyone, let's teach these goblins a lesson.
Yeah, I love they can easily make serious, and granted, it is gonna get more serious later on, but
Aren't we going to help them?
They're just goblins. Let's see how they do.
But our orders.
I know, but I want to watch. I want to see how good Lady Ridley is in a fight.
and you haven't been watching us this entire freaking time?
Ha! Ha!
Wrong button. Yeah,
Okay. Ha! Ha!
All right.
we're gonna get into the links later on.
Understood.
We'll actually see it. But yeah, oh yeah, let's get like very serious. It's like, oh yeah, we know we shouldn't take these guys. But yeah, the wire pitch and like other moves like this, it's like
All right.
they're super explosive things that if you have a faulty, normally it's like the square button that you can do. Me doing that like huge lunge forward. If I had the vorties of a 100, it would literally be like, okay, now I can launch it, and it's gonna be specific for the sword.
Oh, that was a good fight.
You clowns are boring. I want to fight some orcs.
What the heck are you blabbering about? I mean, seriously.
Huh? What's this? Is little Lady Ridley scared?
Say what you want. If we do meet any orcs, you'll be sorry.
Now, you two, we still have a mission to complete. If orcs surprise us and we are unprepared, it really will be the end of us.
Ooh-wee. The captain's mad at you.
And whose fault is that?
Yours. So I had to make sure that some of the numbers are actively going right for me. Yep. Yeah, so this is what I'm just meaning. Once I can get... It's the faulty attacks, it's like, oh yeah, the beast thrust. But once I can get this, like, as time goes on, you unlock more and more moves. After you unlock that, you can unlock the blast. And that is gonna be highly dependent on. And, like, that's good. Jack is currently equipped with the sword, but he can equip a lot of different kinds of weapons later on. So, like, what exactly the blast will actually be dependent on the actual weapon.
Okay.
I think some of the generally better weapons for Jack, not just in terms of pure damage, but also general swing speeds, all swords, but obviously oh yeah, different things have different benefits. So there's always that benefit. Yep. Let's get these pigs. But yeah, it's actually, I think we can actually do things with the Goblin Trio later on in the game. I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but I've never progressed in that along those lines. And I love that they are literally just bandits, but like Gan said when we were leaving Radiata, they are like different gears in the actual Radiata city, in which there is a thieves guild. So it's like, oh yeah, banditry. Yeah. But it is weird, yeah, that the like government, like the official defense force of Radiata recognizes a thieves guild. Like, that is one of the oddities of wait, why? Wait, they recognize a mercenaries guild. Makes sense. The Oloshinorial, the priest slash monk order, makes sense. The something academy, like the mages guild, makes sense. They recognize the thieves guild. That has always been that's a tad bit weird. And I just learned the final move with a little bit. I could have definitively went into Earth Valley's sake of just oh yeah, I'm getting the Vorti Blast, but of course I never did, so. I am. Gonna do that, and a crescent blade up. Let's see how, hopefully there's another fight, so I can actually see what the hell is going on with the crescent blade. But what I was talking about earlier about, I think I hear something. I think I was hearing maybe the goblins or the dwarf going off, so that I'm not 100% sure.
Ah, at last, Radiata Castle.
Ah, thank you, young friends.
Mr. Donovich, you will be quite safe now.
Is that so?
And I really wanted to have a fight with my orcs.
What do you mean, my orcs? You'd be squashed into the ground before you could get your sword out.
Hey, you never know till you try. Besides, the more tough fights I get into, the better I'll get. Eventually, my hidden superpowers will be unleashed.
You read too many comics, idiot boy.
Brigade, halt!
Hey, Captain. Something's been bugging me all the way here.
What's that?
Where's our parade?
There isn't one.
But don't people gather on the main street and throw big parades for returning knights? They do stuff like that, right?
That only happens when the most famous brigades return from especially important missions.
That's kind of lame.
Dream your peasant fantasies all you want. But if I were you, I wouldn't expect to be joining any parades. In this lifetime.
I'm gonna win so many battles, I'll be more famous than you ever will!
Well done, young man. Thank you for seeing me safely here.
Sir.
When those gormless goblins attacked, I didn't know what was going to happen.
I'm so sorry we allowed you to fall into such danger. Please accept my apologies.
Well, I did want to see how the son of Gawain could fight.
Huh? Mr. Donovich, are you saying that you knew my father?
Of course, I know all about Gawain, and all about you, too.
About me?
I suppose you don't remember. Well, you were only about yay high at the time. Anyway, it's good to see that little Gantz has grown up into such a fine young man. You've still got things to learn, but it seems that you have the heart of your father in you. You will always be welcome in Earth Valley. Come and visit anytime. You can bring your friends too. Till next time.
There he goes.
Yes,
Captain, we should be going too.
of course. Captain Gaunt's Rothschild and the Rose Cachon back from assignment.
Welcome back, sir.
So, what do we do now that we've finished the mission?
The mission is not over yet, Master Jack. We must go immediately to our Commander-in-Chief, Lord Lox, and submit our report.
Okay, the trip's not over till we get home and unpack the basket, right?
He really does think this is a picnic.
Yup.
So, this is going back all the way back to episode 1. But I want to...
Oh?
Ladies' bathroom. Then why are you giggling in front of... Not because I almost walked in and made a fool of myself. What about him? Anyway, these refrain from it. What about that guy? I'm going after him. So, stop. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, the only, like, really notable things we have is that it's like, oh yeah, like, from episode 1, from really the, like, getting into the actual, like, we get the strong, like, oh, Rothschild and Russell, Cain and Gawain must have been important people, and yet seemingly, like, the, like, dwarves really highly know of Gawain and recognize the Rothschild name. It's like, oh, you must be Gawain Rothschild of Gawain Rothschild again? It's like, yes. It's like,
Huh?
it's like,
Huh?
what about Jack? Why isn't he being recognized? Like, why isn't, like, no one's really made no, even, like, Ridley and whatnot? Like, Russell, like, can wrestle? There's no, well, like, it is one of those that the only people that really recognizes has been Lord Lox and Goonsbar.
Oh! Oh!
Oh. Oh.
So it is one of those, like, why is no one ever making a note about, like, why is no one ever making a note? Like, why is no one ever making a note about Jack and his family? It's just one of those, like, small points that's like, hey, what's going on here, and why isn't Jack being recognized for his family lineage and whatnot? It's just a note that's like, this seems a tad bit odd, but okay, like. Okay. Here we go.
Captain Gans Rothschild and the Rose Cachon Brigade reporting, sir.
Come in, please.
Like the Silver Lake family's known and whatnot.
I'm glad you've returned safely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
How was your first mission?
We had some excitement on the way back. We were ambushed by a gang of goblins. However, everyone performed their duty and we escaped without incident.
Very good, Gans. I imagine you are all very tired from your journey. You can tell me the rest in your written report.
Yes, sir. Yes, there was also this. Mr. Gonovich, the elder of the dwarf village, asked that this letter be delivered to His Majesty.
Very well. You may leave it with me. Thank you. That will be all for today. You are dismissed. Sleep well. Getting sufficient rest between assignments is one of your most important duties.
Sir.
Going to rest, we'll actively go into the...
As Lord Locke said, it is very important that knights rest in preparation for their next mission. Jack, be sure to get a good night's sleep. Don't go wandering around the castle all night.
Hey, why are you just telling me?
Well, Lady Ridley is quite used to the castle already. And Master Clive is returning to the Priest Guild, of course.
Thanks for bringing me along.
Not at all. We must thank you.
But now that I think about it, I reckon I weren't much use to y'all. Most of the time, I just said yup.
What? Nonsense! It was thanks to you that we were able to finish the mission in such high spirits. Master Clive, I have rarely worked with anyone who was more efficient. Your fee is waiting for you back at Olashian. I hope we have the opportunity to work together again very soon. Phew. That was close. I thought for a moment he was going to realize how utterly ineffectual he was.
That Clive guy really was useless, huh? I just kind of assumed that all the Olashian guys were like that.
He is a nice enough fellow, but quite frankly, ability-wise, he's the bottom of the barrel.
That bad, huh?
I'd have thought you'd noticed during the fight with the goblins.
You see, Olashian and the other guilds have less exacting entry requirements than the knights. Although I have heard that there are some Olashian priests who are more than a match for any Radiata knight.
So, they take anyone?
It's been a long day. I think I'll return to my room and rest for a while. Good night to you both.
Bye.
Huh? Bye?
She ticks me off!
Uh, midnight. Leonard, what are you gonna say?
Huh?
You got promoted too.
Huh?
What happened? Yeah, so with that, this is actually the perfect spot to head off for the day. We dealt with the goblins, we got everything that we need to get done. So yeah, as always, people, I'll see you around, and I'll see you next time. We'll be actually getting into the actual main part of starting the next mission. Um, I might be doing some off-screen training. I might not. I might just want to go down to the training dummy and actively like do some of that stuff. And I just want to put in a point. Oh, well, screen. So I was at the. Normally, if you don't spend any time at the Alt Valley to the bare minimum, we would be at maybe around 2 hours. That was the last time I saved. We are at. This is just over 4 hours. We had to be spend so much time doing like other shenanigans, so yeah. But yeah, as always, people, I'll see you around next time. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you next episode.